Nithyanandam, and welcome to Nithyananda TV News from Bidadi Ashram for Tuesday, May 29, 2012, the year of meditation and cosmic partying, the kind that can't do damage to our bodies. Now for today's headlines.
Flash news! Henchmen of opposing Shaivite mutts assault Madurai Adinam Nithyananda disciples. Video reveals attack in Kanjanur temple by Dharmapuram Tirupanathal Adinam hired goons. Kanjanur, Tanjavur district, Tamil Nadu, 29th May 2012. In a shocking act of violence by the Shaivite mutts opposing His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda, the henchmen of two Shaivite establishments assaulted Sri Nityahamsananda, administrative head of the four major Madurai Adinam temples, and Sri Nityaparamananda, both sannyasis and disciples of the 293rd Pontiff of Madurai Adinam, His Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda. The two sannyasis were in Kanjanur to supervise the accounts, auditing, and operations of the ancient Kanjanur Agneshwara temple of Madurai Adinam. The disgraceful incident occurred when the two sannyasis came out of the Kanjanur temple on 29th May after offering morning worship. A group of around 40 rowdies who openly identified themselves as messengers of Kumaraswamy Tambaran, Junior Pontiff of Dharmapuram Adinam, and Muthu Kumaraswamigal, Pontiff of Tirupanathal Matham, closed in on the sannyasis, attacking them verbally and physically, threatening their life, seizing their cell phones and 1 lakh rupees in cash, and smashing the car in which they had come. The rowdies also abused the two sannyasis, saying, "Our Swami has already told you not to enter this temple, then what are you doing here?" A complaint has been filed against the two junior pontiffs by both the victims at Tirupanathal police station under IPC sections 120B criminal conspiracy and 506B criminal intimidation. Fortunately, the entire incident was videotaped by another devotee, and the video has been handed over to the police. The two sannyasis have also been taken to the local hospital for immediate medical care, as it is suspected that one of them has suffered a fracture. Madurai Adinam is the hereditary trustee of Kanjanur temple and has certain rights and responsibilities related to worship and maintenance of the temple. On the 16th of May this year, both the pontiffs of Madurai Adinam had visited Kanjanur and announced a range of services to be provided shortly to the people of Kanjanur, including clean drinking water, hygienic toilets and drainage facilities, and a 20-bed hospital whose construction has already started. In the press meet this afternoon, addressing a press meet at Madurai Adinam along with his predecessor Srila Sri Arunagirinatha Sri Jnana Sambandha Desika Paramacharya Swamigal, within a few hours after the incident, Paramahamsa Nithyananda condemned the disgraceful incident, which was neither spiritually nor legally permissible. "Just think about it. We need to fight to enter our own temple," he observed. It may be recalled that both the offending mutts had been part of a group that passed a resolution earlier this month, questioning the coronation of Paramahamsa Nithyananda as the 293rd Pontiff of Madurai Adinam. As such, a resolution could not be upheld legally. The two Adinams had resorted to such illegal measures to disrupt the law. Strongly condemning the incident, which he revealed to be a planned assault, Paramahamsa Nithyananda held Dharmapuram Adinam and Tirupanathal Matham wholly responsible for the assault and requested that those responsible for the violence be arrested. Soon after the press meet, both Madurai Adinam pontiffs left for Kanjanur village to assess the situation. Tomorrow a silent rally will be held by devotees and supporters to protest against the incident. Madurai Adinam would also request police protection for its appointees in anticipation of further such violence. Declaring that such untoward incidents would not stop Madurai Adinam from continuing with its social service activities, Paramahamsa Nithyananda announced that free medical camps and meditation camps would be held every alternate weekend at Madurai Adinam. The current Anadam free food facilities were also being expanded to accommodate more people. Paramahamsa Nithyananda also revealed that the first overseas branch of Madurai Adinam would open shortly at 2 locations, such San Jose and Los Angeles in California, USA.
Morning Satsang from the Swamiji. Los Angeles sends reviews from their live debut. Now for these days' top stories. 842 places with 24 two-way connections from 222 cities and 22 countries. Join the avatar for 75 minutes of divine meditation this morning. He spoke on Bhagavad Gita chapter 4 verse 39 and Shraddha. See the Satsang replayed nightly at 11:30 p.m. India Standard Time on Nithyananda TV.
A person with Shraddha Shraddha, the very word is so beautiful and powerful. Courageous trust is what I call Shraddha. Unless the seed has the courage to be pressured by the sand and break open, it can never become tree. Same way, unless your nerves, your cognizing system, the system through which you take cognizance of life in your system, means through which you perceive, unless that goes through the supreme spiritual yearning pressure, the suffocation due to the insufficient feeling of your capacity to perceive. Please understand. The only difference between you and me is that I can perceive little more deep into time and space. You can comprehend using your mind maybe little bit from the past and little bit in the present and little bit in the future and little bit happening around you. I can perceive little more in the past, little more in the present, little more in the future, little more in the outer and inner space. That's it. So the yearning to perceive more, suffocation of lower level, is the basic requirement for enlightenment. Unfortunately, when that happens, you give different reasons for that suffocation and run away. Actually, when somebody comes into the organization, when I awaken their Kundalini, the suffocation of insufficient perception only is awakened in them. But unfortunately, they feel, I think this suffocation is because of structuring, because people don't care about me. They attribute to all outside and run away, escape. It is not because of any other person. It is because of your Kundalini awakening. When the Kundalini is awakened, the first thing will happen to you is you will feel the insufficient perception, the suffocation of insufficient perception. Shraddha is the strength to face the insufficient suffocation and break it, make it into a complete perception. Your capability to perceive, your capability to expand, Bhagavan is hitting again and again on the same point, last 3 verses. You can see very clearly, last 3 verses he goes on talking about spontaneous readiness for intense action. Still that word is there in my tongue, like a hangover of the sweet. See, if you eat some sweet you really like, at least for next 10 minutes you will have the hangover in your tongue. That word is such a beautiful word. Spontaneous readiness for intense action. Still that word is there in my throat like a sweet. Now Bhagavan uses beautiful word. Shraddhavan lapate jnanam. Of perception.
Los Angeles sends reviews from their live debut. Los Angeles, Arunachala, this weekend. Venkateshwara Kalyanotsavam happened at Nithyananda Vedic Temple, Los Angeles, Arunachala, this weekend. The Utsavam was celebrated in a grand way. Hundreds of devotees participated in the celebration for the divine wedding of the Venkateshwara with Sridevi and Bhudevi. All the deities adorned with beautiful flower garlands also participated in Venkateshwara's Kalyanam. The entire Los Angeles community, devotees, volunteers, Satsangis, Swamijis, and visitors made it a grand event by offering their time, treasure, and talent to this most auspicious occasion. The divine couple's presence was felt as the pujaris read the mantras to Lord Venkateshwara and his consorts in their specially made mandapam, which was constructed of several garlands of all colors and variety. Everyone received the blessings and the devotees enjoyed a feast after the wedding ceremony with laddu.
Ekam nityam vimalamachalam sarvadi sakshi bhutam Tariyam Sri Nithyananda Namaha Om Namo Gradapataye Namo Gradapataye Bhaktramalapataye Namaste Asulam Bhodalaye Kadamtaye Vignadinathine Shivasaraye Sri Vardamurtaye
That's all from Nithyananda TV News for now. Thank you for joining us, and let us end our news with a bliss dose from the Avatar. Every idea you share with others is a seed you put inside of them. We'll see you next time on Nithyananda TV News. Nithyanandam.